Hello everyone, welcome to another of my Samsung Galaxy Note 2 videos, and today I'll be reviewing OfficeSuite apps for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And just letting you know, I'm going to use a Bluetooth mouse sometimes during this review, and I'm also going to focus on Word documents, more specifically 2010 Word documents, because those that document or that format seems to have the most features that they've worked on these OfficeSuite apps. So let's begin. Well, the four apps that I'm going to cover is Quickoffice Pro, Polaris Office 4.0, OfficeSuite 6 Pro, and Kingsoft Office. So let's start with Quickoffice Pro. Okay, so I'm going to create a 2010 Word document. Okay, so the only pros, okay, I'm going to do a pros and cons for each app. The only pros I found for Quickoffice Pro was that it has very sophisticated tabling options, right? So you could insert a table, and then you could change the layout and maybe insert, have these insert options here, and then you could put a style on your table. So I thought it was very sophisticated, and I was really surprised. The bad thing is that that seems to be the only major feature that it has going for it. So, it's limited in that you cannot insert things like text boxes, shapes, comments, do any kind of drawing. Okay, and while we were on cons, this app is $14.99. And it might be a little bit cheaper, give or take $14.99. I got it at the Amazon App Store. And here's one really annoying bug, is that it cannot see the actual internal storage of your Galaxy Note 2. It looks like it hasn't been updated for Jelly Bean, so I think that is the problem. So let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna close out of this app. Discard changes. Let's move on to Polaris Office. Polaris Office you could get from the Samsung apps, right? Let's go back. So you could get it from Samsung apps. Here we go. Samsung apps. And then just do a search for Polaris Office. Right? Polaris. Okay. Should be like probably the first one. And it's free. Okay. So let's go back to the app. Let's create a new Word document. DocX for 2010, right? Blank document. Okay, so Polaris, once again, the pros is it's free for Galaxy Note 2 users and probably other Galaxy owners. It has the most sophisticated free draw. So there's this free draw element. Well, maybe I don't need to go there, but imagine you had the stylus out. It has all these stylus customizations you could do. And that part, I think it's their best feature. And it has another cool feature, which is text box. I haven't really seen this text box, right, on any other word processing app, right? It's let's see, where did it go? Okay, and you probably recognize this as, this text box, very similar to what you see in Office. So I think then those are the two best features, the two pros of Polaris Office. The cons, right? It can't seem to define styles, and I think that is, maybe it's there, but I've really looked to see where, how you could what I mean by define styles is that, say that you wanna you like this particular font, right? This particular font, maybe Arial, right? And then you like a particular size, right? But say you want to save that new style, and I can't seem to define it as a quick, like a style, so you could apply it quickly when you're editing a Word document, and I think that's crucial. I think people that edit Word documents a lot, probably that's one of their main features. So unfortunately, it doesn't seem to exist. It might be there, I just haven't found it because must be really buried in there. Okay. Okay, so let's one last thing is the UI. Right, I think the UI is very outdated. It reminds me of like an app from a long time ago. And in order to access some features, right, I need to have these like awkward menus, and it seems very limited as well. It's not very intuitive. Okay, so let's discard this. Let's go to the next Office app, which is OfficeSuite 6 Pro. Okay, let's see. Let's make a new document, new Word document. Okay, so OfficeSuite 6 Pro. Okay, the only pros that I found with this app is that it has a really cool way of selecting text. Let me show you. So say you wanted to select that word, and it has this really floating text selection. And I think I wish other apps adopted this, not just word processing apps, but a lot of other apps in general, because it's beautiful how this works. Unfortunately, that seems to be the only feature going for it, because everything else is pretty bare bones. Like for example, the UI, right? It is very clunky. You could change the bold, right? Do some formatting there. Right, the thing is, you want to change the font and the font sizes. I have to look for a long time, but you actually have to hit the menu. Then you have to go to format, and then you could change it. These menus here, these full menus, and I thought that was very awkward, and it actually took me a long time to find. So, so that is one of the cons of OfficeSuite 6 Pro, right? It's very awkward menus. And another thing is every other Office app seems to be able to insert images from the camera, right? This seems to be the only app that doesn't let you insert images from the camera, and that just shows you just how unsophisticated this app is compared to other apps, right? Just that's what I mean by bare bones. They need to continue developing these features, and they have a long way to go. Okay, and this app is also $14.99, and I also got it at the Amazon App Store. It might be I think the prices I'm giving you might be slightly different at the Google Play Store, but yeah, it's not cheap. Okay, and okay, this another annoying bug is that it says internal storage, it cannot see your external storage. So it's the opposite problem compared to the Quickoffice Pro. Quickoffice Pro only saw your external storage, while this one only sees your internal storage. So if you have a SD card inserted in there, it is not aware, because it probably isn't updated for Jelly Bean. Okay, so let's move on to the last Office app that we have, which is Kingsoft Office. And somebody that saw one of my videos made the recommendation, because I actually wasn't aware of this Office app. I was aware of the other three that we had covered previously, and I'm very glad that he mentioned it, because this app is the best app out there, right? And the best thing about this app is it is free, and it is available easily at the Google Play Store. So just go to Google Play Store, download it, and it has this killer feature. It lets you select text with your mouse just by going over the text like that. Just like a real, like as if you were in front of Microsoft Word. Okay, and then continuing on with the pros. It has this slick, Word 2010 type UI, and it works very well. And yeah, and if we've probably all adapted to that 2010 interface, so I think you'll definitely find this the best UI out there by leaps and bounds. Okay, the only cons is that it is lacking in the free draw department, right? There's this option in there, I think, for is it free draw, right? There's like a drawing setting in there somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, you can make written notes on here, but it's very limited, and it actually, when you try to write, onto the document with the stylus, it's not smooth. It produces jagged lines. But then again, are those is that a feature necessary in a word processing document? I never needed it, so maybe it's not even a con. And I was just trying to find pros and cons, at least one con for this app, and maybe there isn't one. So anyway, as you could see, the clear winner is Kingsoft Office. And I want to restate that the best thing is it's free and it's great. So because it has the most features, it's similar to what you're used to in Office 2010. Okay. And okay, so I think that's all I have to say about the Office apps. So definitely try Kingsoft Office out. And I guess one thing that they could add on here is the text box. I think that is a very critical feature in my opinion. So maybe they could update that soon, or if I had to make a recommendation. So anyway, thank you for watching my videos. If you haven't seen my other videos in my channel, make sure you check those out. I have about 60 videos now, made specifically for the Galaxy Note 2, but as just like this video, some of those apply to other Androids as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, because I'm planning on creating a video once a day, and I'll keep on creating them as long as you guys keep on watching. Anyway, thank you for watching.